This is about Toyota's hydrogen combustion engine. Toyota's recent efforts in dominating the car industry have been quite prosperous for the company. They've already kickstarted a whole market and industry branch with their hydrogen cell powered cars, which are becoming increasingly popular day by the day. However, Toyota has also started developing a new way of using hydrogen in vehicles, and that's by making an internal combustion engine that uses hydrogen as fuel. How does this engine work, and what's the main motive for Toyota to make it? Is it better than what Tesla currently has? Join us as we take a look at Toyota's all-new hydrogen engine that shocked the entire car industry. Toyota has been a key player in electrifying vehicles, and they've been the leader when it comes to innovating the whole car industry. The Toyota Prius is the best-selling hybrid of all time, and it was the car that actually kickstarted the whole electrified vehicle craze. Hybrid, which in turn led to the accelerated development and rise of customer interest for fully electric vehicles. Toyota had, however, decided in the past that they'll stick to their hybrid and traditional vehicles for as long as they can. In fact, Toyota had only recently entered the electric vehicles segment with its Toyota BZ4X, and the CEO of Toyota, Akio Toyoda, even said that he doesn't truly believe that the electric vehicles segment will beat out hybrids and traditional internal combustion engines. Toyota has been developing its own alternative to electric vehicles, and that's hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicles, or they are popularly known hydrogen cell powered cars. The primary benefit of FCEVs is that they will be using the most abound element in the entire universe, which is hydrogen. Hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicles don't pollute as much EVs during their production process, as the batteries used in hydrogen cell powered cars are much weaker and require less lithium than typical EVs. On the other hand, they don't pollute while being used as IC engines. An EV, the original Toyota Mirai, has been considered a technological marvel when it came out back in 2014. And even though it wasn't planned to be produced in huge numbers as it was technically an exclusive for the Japanese market and California, it was so popular that Toyota spawned a second generation in 2020 that has also been released worldwide. In fact, a second generation in 2020 that has also been released worldwide. In fact, the ex-Top Gear presenter James May even owns one apart from Toyota. Many other companies have been starting making FCEVs, like the Honda Clarity and Hyundai Nexo. Also, many other automotive giants like, for example, Volkswagen, BMW, and Mercedes-AMG announced that they too plan to produce their own hydrogen cell powered cars. However, Toyota had recently started developing a technology that could use hydrogen in more efficient ways. Toyota have recently converted their below 1.6 turbocharged 3-cylinder engine that has been found in the Toyota Corolla GR and the Toyota Yaris GR into using hydrogen instead of typical fossil fuels. Not only that, but they've also started a joint venture with Yamaha to produce a hydrogen-powered 5.0-liter V8. Let's find out how hydrogen engine works. It is quite similar to the normal fuel engines. It uses hydrogen instead of liquid as a fuel. The fuel tank holds the hydrogen. Hydrogen is a highly flammable gas, so definitely needs an armored tank so that the hydrogen doesn't escape. The engine requires strong valves, and valves are strongly connected to the rod's fuel injections that are designed for a gas instead of a liquid, and a bunch of other improvements and general strengthening of the engine's components so that it can withstand a higher overall pressure in the cylinder. The overall usage of hydrogen actually nearly identical to the usage of standard fossil fuels. However, there are no CO2 emissions compared to them. Another plus for hydrogen engines are produce similar amounts of horsepower, like their more. The refueling time is extremely low compared to EVs, as it only takes 1.5 minutes for the new Yaris H2 to be filled. Let's find out how hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle FCV works. Hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle FCVs that uses a fuel cell power control unit, strong hydrogen tanks to hold the hydrogen, and sometimes in combination with a small battery to power its onboard electric motor. Let's look how it works. Fuel cells in vehicles generate electricity generally using oxygen from the air and compressed hydrogen. Most fuel cell vehicles are classified as zero-emission vehicles that emit only water and heat. Then hydrogen combines with oxygen. Within fuel cell, hydrogen fuel cells generate electricity using a chemical reaction. Each fuel cell has two electrodes, a negative anode and a positive cathode. The reaction to produce the electricity happens at these electrodes. Hydrogen acts as the basic fuel in a hydrogen fuel cell. But the cell also needs oxygen to work. With an electrolyte carrying electrically charged particles between them and a catalyst to speed up the reactions. One of the largest advantages of these fuel cells is that they generate electricity with very little pollution and produce water as a byproduct. The fuel cell stack supplies electricity directly to the motor and also charged batteries, as the hydrogen and oxygen used to generate the electricity combines to produce water as a byproduct. Cells that use pure hydrogen as fuel are completely carbon-free. Overall, these vehicles could actually be the way of the future, and we definitely see them becoming more popular in the upcoming years. So would you buy a car that has an IC engine powered by hydrogen? Or would you buy a fuel cell car powered by hydrogen? And what car manufacturer would you like to see making them? Be sure to let us know in the comments section down. By the way, please subscribe